What it do, everybody? It's your boy Mr. A-Bit Raw, back again with another video. And today we're actually going to be watching one from the boy Nathan Zed. He actually has a video that he recently released called What Happened to the Album. I guess like the lost art of album rollouts. Now I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with what these things even are. I'm pretty sure he's going to fill you guys in already. However, I'm definitely a huge like music fan, and I mean like multiple genres, bro. Like this is something that I like I really like it, obviously. So without any further ado, make sure you smack that like button and smack that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into the video.
Haven't fallen off yet. Come with a classic, they come around.
He's later say he's a sleeper. Oh my god. We back at it. The video's about music that have nothing to do with the music itself. Quadrilogy. At this point, call me Ludwig van Beethoven. Call me Nazy. I love the marketing for albums. The album rollout.
Me too.
From the moment a new album is teased to the moment that it's released, the most creative artists are able to immerse us in the world of the album before we even listen to it. By the time we actually get the music, it feels like entering the gates to a place that we've only been able to catch a glimpse
feeling,
of.
not gonna lie.
It is. Jumping over the gates of a little. But how does an artist stand out in a sea of a cajillion other artists? There's a million things going on online. Everything is being marketed to us at once. There's movies, TV shows, there's an advertisement.
Do y'all know how hard it is to actually stand out, bruh? Like as an artist, bruh? Do y'all know how hard that is? It's like ridiculous. But alright, let's go.
Every 2 seconds.
Words! We got dog.
Mention there's a new
story
every day about.
Bro, you just got me, bro. I was legit like, bro. Hey yo, I know I said in the other video that like I wasn't gonna have like no type of energy, bro. You just woke me up with that one, Nathan. Oh man, you lucky that I'm trying to keep this one. PG. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's go.
About something ridiculous. So how do you stand out? The perfect album rollout. Because of streaming, the album rollout has shortened considerably, which is a good thing to get the music sooner. But there's less time to build up memorable experiences around the music. Like with The Life of Pablo, I don't just remember listening to the songs. I remember the tracklist notepad with signatures from other artists being added to it, the changing album titles, the Madison Square Garden show, seeing the album
I remember all of that. That's
like,
true.
What? Especially these days, most rollouts consist of just teasing your fans with snippets you hope will go viral on TikTok.
That's pretty much all they do
for years with no real date in sight. Drip feeding us. We're starving. So many albums and careers have been forgotten just because of bad marketing and a bad album rollout. I love how something as simple as an artist changing their look is seen as the start of a whole new era. Like when Kendrick goes from Cornrow Kenny to Kung Fu Kenny, we're like, oh my, something's happening, man. Something's happening. Which is why it blows me that Chance the Rapper is still wearing the 3 hats from 2016 for promoting his 3rd album. Now we're on the 5th. You absolute buffoon. Bro, please. I want to feel like it's a new era. I want to feel like we're moving on to a new thing. At this point, I wouldn't be mad if he took off the 3 hat and put on a 4 hat. Only if he have really given us a rollout that feels like an event. But when they do, it's something really special.
Oh, you gotta build a bigger world. I'm not gonna make an album. I'm gonna make like an album. I'm gonna make the rollout dope. I'm gonna make the movie with it dope. I'm gonna make everything dope.
That's true, bro. That's true. I just realized how true that really even is. That's dope. It gives me an idea. It's dope though. Alright, let's go.
There's a couple of different ways to do an album rollout. There's the traditional way, drop some singles, maybe a video, do the radio talks, podcasts, interviews, blah, blah, blah. That's a tried and true way that has worked for literally decades. And some people still manage to mess that up. But one of my favorites is low-key creating an alternate universe. Donald Glover's rollout for Because of the Internet is one of my favorite rollouts ever. All of a sudden,
I don't care how people feel about Childish Gambino, alright? Because the Internet is a great album. Alright? Just saying. Let's go.
He started wearing this exact same outfit everywhere to every interview. In these interviews, he was kind of different from his usual, more comedic self.
Like, he's like, if I want to kill myself, I will. It's not hard to die. I could do it like right now. But like number 2,
Over time, I realized this is a character that he called the boy. When the album dropped, he also dropped a screenplay that goes with the music about this same character.
Yo, that album was flames.
We're interconnected and having like a overarching story about
that
an alien invasion or something. What's going on? Bro, this man is literally creating a universe here. This is so much more than he had to do. And I appreciate that. The Weeknd had the same kind of thing for last year's After Hours and had the best album rollouts in recent memory. This man created a character, dressed up as him.
Yo, side note, do y'all know that The Weeknd has a song that's been on Billboard for like almost 70 weeks? That's nuts. That's nuts. Just saying, let's go.
For the entire year, and his music videos and live performances were like telling the same story. He'll have a live performance where he has bandages all over his face, and then the next video will be like plastic surgery after that, all culminating in the Super Bowl performance where he had like 100 different people playing the same character. This rollout literally felt like a movie. Just the entire dark, eerie, horror, uncut gems vibe that he created was perfect. I love seeing things like this, like Tyler the Creator translating the character of Igor for his album.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite jokes, bro.
Picture, visual album,
very good.
Which is why it was disappointing to me when Childish Gambino on the new album did like an anti-rollout. Let me set the stage for you real quick, okay? Let me just tell you how beautifully this man had set himself up for an incredible rollout. This man had a #1 single, okay, with This Is America. He was on SNL as the host and the musical guest. 2 Grammy wins, a movie on Amazon, a summer pack with 2 songs, a Lion King movie. All these things that seemed like it was perfect to gear up for an amazing drop. And then nothing. For a year, there was nothing. And it randomly dropped on the radio with no title, no freaking cover, no song titles. I brought this up a lot because it still confuses me to this day. He even put it on his website, and then it wasn't available on streaming until a week later, so it lost the whole like surprise drop aspect. The only thing that could have made this rollout worse is if it was at the very start of a pandemic. Oh wait, it was. It bothers me, but it also fascinates me.
We're heavily invested in your situation.
It's not easy to do a surprise release. Only a couple of artists can really pull that off perfectly, and what I like to call the gotcha. It's not easy to do the gotcha. It's been done in the past by Prince and Radiohead, but the modern surprise drop was basically originated by Beyonce, self-titled in 2014.
I see music. It's more than just what I hear.
That's true. I just realized that.
Hear or know about any
I just realized that. Yeah,
it's basically impossible.
You might be right.
To know everything before it happens. Everything is leaked. I try to watch anything. I go on Twitter and there's already spoilers about it before it even comes out. Y'all were trying to guess the ending of WandaVision halfway into the first episode of WandaVision. But for this album, we didn't hear anything about it until it happened. And she had a video for freaking every song. How is that? Even, how did that happen? How is that even possible?
That's true.
Everything changed with the Beyonce joint. The gotcha drop showed that in the internet age, there's still room for creativity and surprise. This led to Drake doing the same thing with If You're Reading This Is Too Late, Frank.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that, John. Cause his video because the video gonna be too long. No. Let's go.
Ocean doing the same thing with Blonde. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing like waking up and seeing an entire album is already out. Usually we go through months of build up and singles and speculation. Except we're not doing none of that.
I miss that immersive experience. Now, people only listen to a few seconds of a song. They don't really invest in a whole album.
U2 kind of had a surprise drop, but they low-key did it in the worst way of all time.
I
it was
know.
announced at an Apple event and released on iTunes the same day at no cost. But the problem was it appeared in everybody's phone and you couldn't delete it.
Everyone hated that. All right. Nobody liked. No one liked that. No one liked that you did that. Don't do that anymore, U2.
Even if you wanted to. For 3 years.
Didn't they do it again, actually?
Picture of this man hugging his son's
right
stomach in my library. I was like, get this.
And I never listened to
about this album. Besides the backlash, I've never seen so many people so mad at getting something for free. On the other hand of the gotcha drop, there's what I refer to as the endless hype rollout. We knew about this album 2 years before it released. Travis Scott announced this album, his 3rd album, before the 2nd album was even released. He was hyping this thing like it was the Bible 2. It took on like
the Bible 2.
The Legend of Astroworld. I remember thinking I was gonna be 80 years old, like, some say Astroworld is still going to release. But no, it actually came out. Travis was able to combine the endless hype with creating the world too. Astroworld has the imagery of space. You go into 2018, you weren't like, oh, I'm gonna go see Travis.
Hey.
I'm going to Astroworld. It was either you're going to Astroworld or you're getting left behind. And that helped with the lore of this album and the hype, and it was massive. Of course, the music had to be good, but if it wasn't for this rollout, I honestly don't think we would see Travis working with freaking McDonald's, PS5, Fortnite, Super Bowl.
That's true. Yo, Travis was working.
This man is gonna run out of brands to work with. He says he's doing a sponsor for Arby's Meat Mountain. Not only that, but the features were hidden, which encouraged you to listen to the whole album and get surprised every time somebody shows up.
Yes.
Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know.
This created its own hype experience outside.
Listen, bro, I'm about to get hype. Chill. You can't play the opening to that, Jim, bro. Stop.
To the music. This man had Drake, The Weeknd, Tame Impala, Frank Ocean, Stevie Wonder, and he didn't put their names in it. That's a freaking flex, man. That's like Drake was in this video, and I didn't put it in the title or thumbnail. Speaking of Frank Ocean, he combined the Endless Hype with the surprise drop. He had the Endless Hype, and he literally released a project called Endless. Coincidence? Lil Uzi did the same thing with Eternal Atake. Kanye with Whole Lotta Red. Give the people a name to latch onto, and then tease it for years, just allowing the mythology to build and grow. Beethoven had a crazy rollout. Y'all don't remember the hype before Fur Elise dropped? Everybody was like, nah, he's falling off. He hasn't dropped a hit since Symphony No. 9. One thing about the Endless Hype rollout is that it has to live up to expectations, which isn't easy. That's why I like the gotcha. You don't have to spend months building hype and dropping singles. It avoids one of the things I hate the most about the album rollout, when artists drop 60% of the album as singles already. Dropping all the best songs on the album before it even comes out. It's like putting all the best scenes of your movie in the trailer. By the time you watch the movie, you've already experienced all.
But wait. Just to play devil's advocate though, if you don't do that these days, they might not even want to check it out. Just saying. Like I look, it's hard to please people these days, bro. It's really, really hard to do that. They might not really even want to check it out. If the stuff that you dropped, if your little snippets, they're not fire, they can't just be, you know what I mean? They gotta be good. They gotta be good, bro. All right, let's go.
All the best parts. It's just like the first song that's released should set the tone for what people expect, but you gotta pick a good first single. Yummy single-handedly ruined that last Justin Bieber album rollout, and that album actually has some bangers, and y'all are sleeping on that.
I'm not gonna hold you
because of Yummy.
Yeah, that's what love is.
I didn't listen to it, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Oh my god, come on, man. That's bad.
I didn't listen to it.
But making Yummy the big lead single and then doubling down on it and trying to get everybody make it #1, it made everybody write off the entire album. Now, on the other hand, if you have an amazing first single like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy rollout is bringing stuff of legend.
It really is.
Literally, it's like a Greek story. There was the incident with Taylor Swift, led to Kanye's exile. He disappeared in Hawaii.
It was the best. Everybody
had to wear suits.
Yo, those were some good. Yo, that was a good time, bro. That was a good time in life.
And then the rollout of the actual album was Good Fridays, dropping a new free
song
every week leading up to the actual release of the album. Using the internet at its best.
It was great.
And everything was just starting out. This man is good at the rollout, which I like to refer to as the absolutely bonkers rollout. For Yeezus, this man unveiled the first single by projecting his face on buildings in 60 different locations. They showed the album artwork, clear case CD.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Bootleg.
Bro, that's crazy.
Attention to it. It was absolutely bonkers. He also had one of the only good drama beef rollouts with 50 Cent.
With 50!
Friendly competition, kind of, to see who would sell
and he won!
First week. Beef is the worst way to do an album rollout, man. Some artists, the only way they know how to have any attention on their own music is being super confrontational with another artist. They'll say something wild and be like, by the way, my album is dropping soon. No, do your own thing. I cannot stand this method, bro. Nobody's caring about you or the music. They're only there for the drama. Having said that,
that is a part of the problem.
Mr. Beast, I disliked your last video. That's right, I said it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. By the way, guys, I got a new single coming out this Friday featuring Mr. Beast. The most underrated rollout is when artists are of the people. When they actually...
Yo, quick side note. I had Mr. Beast burger. We're gonna talk about that in another video. Boy.
build relationships with their fans. Daft Punk launched their Random Access Memories album in the random town of Weewa, Australia. Whoa. J. Cole was literally just pulling up to people's houses. This man did a house tour. Imagine you wake up and J. Cole is just
one of
looking
my
over
favorite albums of all time, bro.
Trap house that was on his album cover, where they had community events and parties, and now it's an Atlanta landmark. These blur the line between celebrity and regular person. It builds better.
I like that. I like that, bro. I like that.
The modern way to market music can be basically defined in one word: snippets. Lil Nas X using memes for Old Town Road, super internet savvy. He's been very since like last July. It was even in a Super Bowl commercial before he released it. Like Cardi is like a human. Song snippets. This seems like the future of this super fast
a human song
music
snippet.
Consuming world we're in right now. I appreciate the world building that some artists are able to do. A messy rollout doesn't necessarily mean a bad album either. Anti had a notoriously messy rollout, and that album is still a classic. The music lasts longer than the rollout. The music is what's really going to be remembered. But the rollout is an opportunity to create a moment. I don't even know how many people actually think about this. It's just something I love. I even made my own album rollout in 2017, even though I don't make music. I created a soundtrack story through playlists as a rollout for my merch, with a character and album covers and a track list. I worked with HK from Brockhampton to create all the visuals. It's low-key one of the best things I've ever done. I cannot lie. What's your favorite album rollout or way that an album was marketed? Do you prefer the huge build-up, or do you want it just dropped in your lap randomly? Let me know in the comments down below.
Well, Nathan, for me personally, I actually prefer the longer drawn out rollout, just because I mean, for one, it builds up way more hype behind an artist. It builds up way more hype for their music, obviously, but beyond that, it just creates good times on the internet, man. I mean, look, whether you hated or loved Whole Lotta Red, the memes behind it, bruh, the memes that it spawned, alright, were great. They were great memes. It made the internet more fun. And let's be real, man, I feel like there needs to be more stuff on the internet to make the internet more fun. Cause, be real with you, a lot of the time, like nowadays, you kind of just get online and like, I don't know, it's like 2 fun things and then just like 50 like, this person has to be stopped, like kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But hey, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. It's your boy Mr. 8-Bit Raw. I got a mic, I got a drill. Be easy, drill gang.